How diddly do everyone in YouTube land? It's your boy Teagle the Beagle, finally back again with some fucking content. Sorry, I've been taking a break to reassess life. I had a mental breakdown in which I stayed up for 5 days fucking straight, man. Life has been a bitch and a half. However, we're back with card game content, and I'm not going to waste any time getting right into the cards. New archetype for Yu-Gi-Oh! Regenesis. Let's look straight into it. Level 7 Fire Warrior effect. You can use the second and third effects of this guy once per turn. Regenesis Warrior Bellicit. Love the art on this, by the way. Camera quality shit, so I don't know if you can see it, but the art on this is fucking stunning. Please go look them up. Also, try and find the artist, because I want to start crediting the artist for this art, if Yu-Gi-Oh! Won't. If a monster with 2,500 original attack or defense is on the field, isn't there literally a trap that supports 2,500 original attack or defense? That's like just a generic negate. If this is support for that, you can special summon this card from your hand. Alright, cool. Quick effect. Tribute this card, target a monster your opponent controls, return to the hand. This is just like good. This is just good. During your opponent's end phase, if this card is in the graveyard, you can add it to hand. This is not a quick effect special summon. Okay, so you can't like summon it and then it's an interruption twice per turn. That's fine. But I don't need every card to be like 12 million interruptions. This is cool. I have to see the rest of the archetype to understand if this is good or not. However, let's see what we got. Regenesis Sage Shamos, level 7 water, spellcaster effect, 2,500 attack and defense. Okay, that's the theme for this archetype. You only use the second and third effects of this card once per turn. If a monster with the stats, I'm just going to say the stats from now on, because it's 2,500 original attack or defense is on the field. Special summon from your hand. Do they all have this effect? Hey, Editing Tegan here to drop in with a quick little tidbit for y'all. So, yeah, the cards all don't have the same effect, and I find this out later in the video. But on the fucking website that is normally kind of known for being pretty reliable, it's fucking mistyped! It is the same, the last one, the demon guy, has the same effect as all the others on here, despite the fact that his actual effect is fucking different than all the rest of them! How did you muck this up? Like, how, were you just copy-pasting, and then this shit went off? Or is this, am I viewing, like, there's no other article for these guys, so I have to assume this is the only one? Am I the only one who spotted this? Like, it's not a world-ending thing or anything, but this is extremely shocking considering what their normal quality level is. I don't fucking know. Anyways, back to the video. Do keep in mind, I do not have full information about the cards until I watch someone do a fucking combo guide and notice that they're summoning the Fiend guy without anything on board, and I start wondering who's gaslighting me in the situation. Win! It starts with win, so this is ass. When your opponent activates an effect, not a card, quick effect, send another Regenesis card from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Negate that effect, and if you do, destroy it. This card was sent to the graveyard this turn, you can add it to your hand. Okay, that's fine. That's actually really good. I mean, the win's annoying, so that's going to mean it doesn't activate or resolve sometimes, but the fact that it's a negate kicks major ass. Regenesis Dragon Wycra, level 8 wind. Now, are they just every... I think that might be every attribute, which is kind of sick. Dragon effect, 25 attack defense. If you monster with the stats, special summon it. Quick effect, tribute this card, target a spell, trap cards your opponent controls, banish it. Okay, that's like nichely useful. This will probably be played like at 1 and then 2 extra in the side deck in case you're facing a spell trap deck. During your opponent's end phase, add it to your hand. Okay, this archetype seems really boring, but good so far. Level 8 Earth, Regenesis Demon Bemdire. So there's 2 level 7s, 2 level 8s. Rank 7 and 8 plays. They don't lock you into anything yet. So these guys could kick Omega ass. It'll really depend. It really depend on their spell traps, their boss monster, as well as just what monsters with 2,500 original attack and defense are available. Like I'm thinking rank 7 and rank 8 plays, Link plays with these guys so far. They're all different attributes, so like Fire Lock deck doesn't work, thank the Lord. Bellicit might work, but he's like the most meh one so far. Or actually no, Wycra's the most meh one so far. He's fine. And so is Shamos. We then have Bemidar, which, by the way, this one's my favorite looking one. If a monster with the stats, special summon it only once per turn this way. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add... Oh, it's the add! Or banishment. Literally, from your deck or banishment to hand. Only places that you can't add to hand is from graveyard. But looky right here. They just all do this. So yeah, that doesn't fucking matter. That's crazy. Regenesis God Deuteronominion. Okay. Cannot be normal summon or set. You can only special summon by banishing when face a monster you control with the stats. If this card is special summoned, you can set a Regenesis spell trap. Okay, cool. Gains 2500 attack during the battle phase only. If this card attacks defense position monster, inflict piercing. Wow, this is bad. It depends on the spell traps, I guess. Okay, run through on the monsters. These guys seem okay. First of all, you've got to get one of them on board to start special summoning the rest. Only one of them searches, and even then you need to have 2500 original attack and defense on the field anyway. I'm assuming the spell traps help with this, but so far they seem like decent, but also like you can search out the negate, and then what are you doing? So far that's what it seems like. These guys, maybe they just have really good spell traps, but so far it seems like they've got a lot of interruption and a little bit of searchability, but not a lot of ability to play the game. Like, they can't really start playing yet. So let's see what the spell traps do. Regenesis. As in, it's just called Regenesis. It's a Regenesis spell. It's a normal spell. First and second effects of this card once per turn. But take a Regenesis monster from your deck and either add it to your hand and send it to the graveyard. Or if you control a Regenesis monster, you can add a monster with 2500 attack and defense from deck to hand. Any monster with 2500 attack and defense? Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. Banish from your graveyard, target Regenesis and special summon it. Okay, so we take a Regenesis, send it to the graveyard. If we don't already have one on field, use its other effect to revive. Or we take a Regenesis and add it to our hand if we already have a Regenesis on field. This is good. Quick play, Tora Regenesis. First and second effects once per turn. Special summon a Regenesis monster from deck and send it to the graveyard during your opponent's next end phase, or you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Okay, so if we use this, we're locked in out of any of the cool plays I wanted, but that's fine. I think having a bunch of fucking rank 8s and 7s, which are some of the best Xyzs, is a bit better. And, I mean, like, if we can figure out a way to make... Oh, we can't even make Appaloosa. She's banned now. Oh my god, we play these with the Horus guys and go rank 8-7 spam. You can play it with Therion, too, then. You can play a million engines, you know, just like one hand trap in the deck. I don't know, man. Banish this card from your graveyard, target one of your banished, special summon it. Okay, first effect is way better than the second effect, obviously, here. But it does have one hell of a restriction, meaning, I mean, we'll play this if you want to play a pure Regenesis deck. But if you're trying to go, like, Xyz type, Xyz heavy, no. No, never. Absolutely fucking not. Regenesis Burst. Continuous Trap. This is probably what you're setting off the boss. You can send a Regenesis from deck to grave, target a face-up monster your opponent controls, Book of Moon it. That's not bad. During your opponent's turn, you can send this face-up card from your spell trap zone to the graveyard. Special any number of Regenesis monsters from different names from your hand, graveyard, and or banishment, but send them to graveyard during the end phase. That's not bad. Yeah, okay. That's a spell that's pretty good. We're getting rid of them for Deuteronominion, and they're constantly going to the grave with their own effects. Okay, I'm a bit meh on this archetype. I feel like there's definitely something I'm missing though. Like, these guys feel like they can be broken. Because it's just monsters with 2500 original attack and defense. Like, there's got to be a million of those, right? There must be something I'm missing here. There absolutely has to be something I'm missing. I wonder what we can do with this. So what I'm thinking is, we use this, and we send to the graveyard, Bemedare, I guess. I don't know, man. We send him to the grave. He can search out either Deuteronominion. Deuteronominion can set Tora Regenesis, allowing us to get another, like the negate. This seems like a small engine you would plug into something. Yo, that's what it's an engine for decks that don't need the extra deck, which is like none, but there are some. There's probably a couple, maybe for like some stun decks that just need like something. They don't want to shove like 6 hand traps they're not going to use in, so instead they play these. I could see this being a very viable option. Like, I see them more as an engine in like other decks. They're not going to be played pure ever, and they're not going to be played as the main part of any deck. They're an engine. And depending on what you want, you'll play it. Like, you'll play these guys, Wykra, as like an option. Shamos mainly because it's a goddamn negate. Like, that's insane. Belicid is like okay too. I still think like a better engine to play for most decks is the Metalmorph engine, which is one of my favorites. I play it in tons of decks. As well as a Therion engine, but those are different. Therion Engine requires you to make 2 rank 4s, and if you're making 2 rank 4s, you're just playing a Ryzeal now, right? Oh, not 2 rank 4s, 2 level 4s, sorry. What's it called? But that's more like the Spring Ends engine. I guess the Therion Engine would be like just having machines. You can play the Therion Engine. There's also like the Horus Engine, which is... The Horus Engine itself is just annoying to me because I feel like it's played in everything. So I would play this out of spite because I don't want to see Horus in another fucking deck list. I swear to God. Swear to God. I definitely think Metalmorph is better in any deck that's running like Fiends or Dragons or Warriors, thanks to the new like Flame Swordsman variant they got, which I actually tested it out. In Infernoble Knight, that thing is insanely good. It like locks down your opponent from being able to play the game sometimes, which is great. And I like these guys. I think they're cool. I think they're great. I think definitely like one of the better engines. Like a lot of the decks that have come out have been engines, which is cool. I like decks that aren't just one archetype. I like when shit looks like a mishmash of different cards. Maybe that's because I'm a fan of Zexal, and that was like every deck was just random bullshit go. Even Galaxy doesn't have a solid identity besides Blue Guy and Blue Guy. Like, I love that deck, to be clear, but it is... Until it started getting support, it didn't really have an identity, because it was like Blue Guy, and then Anime Reference Droid, you know what I'm saying? I like these cards a lot, though. To be fair, though, I also thought the U-Bell support was like, alright, and then I saw a combo with it, and I was terrified. So I'm gonna go look up a combo, and then tell you my thoughts after that. Guy, make 1 rank 7. Okay, cool. We send the other guy away. We get Bestial. We get that guy out. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. What? How are we summoning? How are we summoning you? Oh, is it like an effect of one of the guys? Okay, cool. Alright, maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm just dumb. Yep, summon the dude. Oh, I just read him. Oh my God. He can reveal one other in hand to special summon himself. Are all of them like that, or do the others have to have one on field? It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that here. Is this incorrect? Is this incorrectly translated, or is this wrong? Yeah, just as I thought, amazing engine by themselves, they're shit, but an engine with better decks, they kick so much ass. And it appears I was right about Regenesis. This first effect is really good, but that extra deck lock is a bit of a bitch, and you instead want to be using them for pretty much exactly Xyz is what I saw, and some Link. So I was right on the whole Xyz and Link idea. Yeah, these guys are they're just generically good shit, you know what I'm saying? They have just a fucking negate, which is cool that you can access. They're really accessible. They give you access to Regenesis Burst, which is, you know, not bad. You can just special summon a bunch of guys, and also you can just, what's it called? Send a guy from deck to grave, then Book of Moon a guy. The spell Regenesis is really fucking good. Like, these guys seem really good. And also, apparently this is a typo. Maybe. I don't know. I'm being gaslit, I think. Speaking of gaslighting, this is not the end of the video, and I'll see you all later. Please stay safe, and if you like this type of content, I would just watch MBT to be honest, but if you like me specifically, just go ahead and subscribe to me. I'll be posting a lot more like this to hopefully post on a regular schedule. Sorry I'm not posting, like, amazing content anymore, where I never posted amazing content. What the fuck am I on about? I'll see y'all later. Peace.
I don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it. I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just just being honest. I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm